Hey viewers, it's the Casual Pro Gamer once more. Today we're taking a look at what feeding actually is, because there's more to it than just the amount of deaths somebody has. I mean, if you die a lot without actually killing someone, it's considered feeding, but it doesn't mean that it is. So we're going to have a look at a game I played against some bots, so don't get your hopes up. And we're going to do some calculations and we'll see where we end up. Well, you received the first kill, giving me 400 gold, but well, we're going to count the normal price of death, which is 300. I mean, here we see Silverbot dying the first time at my hands, and it's going to give me 300 gold. So we're going to calculate with 300, as in the normal. Well, the first kill, first blood, is actually, well, a special exception, and well, it doesn't really matter for the rest. So here we see Master Yi dying the second time, giving me a massive 255 gold. Then Master Yi again. This time dying for 217 gold. And Master Yi number 4. $184 gold. Then we see Sivir dying in a moment. Give her a sec. At 217, so that's the third time. And Master Yi wants some more. And very pro as I am, I miss everything. Still get the kill. 157. Then Master Yi once more. 133. And just because she's there, I'm trying for Sivir. And yeah, I miss literally everything. And I die. Yeah, I died. But Master Yi is still coming for more. So we killed him again for 113 gold this time. And again. Me missing everything, of course. For 96. And then we see he died 8 times. And well, I died 2 times by now, but 8 times. So this would be number 9. For 90 gold. And we will see that 90 gold is the minimum. So he doesn't decrease any further. But the 9th kill is, well, basically that threshold. And this is my most pro kill of the day. I mean, it takes me forever. I have to flash. I almost don't get her here. And then I just get her with this one. But she's worth 300 because she killed me earlier. And then we see here, as his 12th death with no kills, he's still worth 90 gold. So, let's start the fun. This is why you had mathematics in school. The total amount of gold you're actually giving the opponents by dying 9 times in a row would be 300 plus 255 plus 217 and so on, is 1545 gold. Which you might say, well, that's a lot. But then, what happens if we look at our next example? Going 9 and 9, which is actually not feeding considered by most people. As you can see, well, I'm assuming now that you get a kill after each death, but well, it's quite similar when you don't. If you go uh, 2 kills and then 1 death, and then you die immediately afterwards, then you get 2 kills again and you die 2 times. It's about equal. I mean, it will come about 2500, but 9 and 9 typically around 2700. Which is, well, a lot more than the 1545 that we saw on the 0 and 9. So, who's actually feeding? The person going 9 and 9 or the person going 0 and 9? But I'll do you one better. Because this seems to be based on some assumptions. Let's take my score from the last game, at least, well, the first part of it. I was actually going 8 and 1, then got killed, feeding 1000 gold to the opposition. Then, if I get one more kill and die one more time, and then do that again, then I'm actually feeding because I'm at 1600 gold, giving away 1600 gold to the opponents. Where the person going 0 and 9 only give 1545. And 10 and 3 is not considered feeding. So, what's actually going on here? Well, there is this system in League of Legends which actually makes it possible for you to make a comeback. And that means that if you kill the legendary people, get 1000 gold for them, then it actually makes up for most of the gold you lost, and especially if they keep killing your tanks. And that is the main reason why you have tanks. Tanks should not get kills. Tanks should go 0 and 9, as do support characters. You should feed everything into your carry, who then becomes legendary, and as long as you can protect him, you're not feeding as a team. I mean, sure, you lose 1500 golds by going 0 and 9, but having people go 1 and 1 every time, so eventually with a team ending up with all 6 and 6, and the opponent's team going, I don't know, 0 and 8, and God knows how much for their tanks and supports, and then having 2 carries who go 20 and 0, that's what you actually need as a strategy. You need to have the 20 and 0 carry, because nobody cares if you go 0 and 9. I mean, look at the last death here. It gives you 90 gold, which is 3 minion kills in late game. 3 minion kills, who cares? So the only point of not dying in the late game as a tank is that you leave your carries exposed. Because leaving your carries exposed means the opponents can actually get 1000 gold. And that would be bad. Well, I hope that clears up some of the mystery there is on what feeding actually is. It's a little more complicated than just looking at the kills, and that's why I posted 2 videos on 3v3s where we were actually behind a lot and then we kill the opposing team, get a lot of bonus gold, and eventually, well, the first time we didn't actually win because people weren't actually paying attention and thought we were losing anyway. But if they had paid attention, we would have actually been able to win that first game. The second game we were way behind, even when in kills, that is, even when we ended the game. But in the end, it doesn't matter. It's all about the amount of gold you get. And if you allow people to kill all of the minions, that's way worse feeding than getting killed 0 and 9. Clearly. Getting a dragon, by the way, on 3v3 as on 5v5, is far more important. If you kill a dragon. Imagine you're, I don't know, you're playing Supportheimer, as I like to call him, and you're 0 and, I don't know, 6. So 0 and 6 would give us, hang on, 113 gold for your next death. If you kill a dragon for your team and die in the process by being killed by the other team, you lose 113 gold, but you win 5 times, I think it's 180, plus you get 50 more, 25 more for killing the dragon. I think it's 25. So basically you're getting around, I don't know, something like 700 gold for killing one dragon, and you lose 113. So just consider that. And next time you play a tank, actually keep in mind that it's not just about getting kills. That's why Alistar is good in high ranked games. He just goes 0 and 7 but has like 20 assists because he doesn't want kills. Well, he does want the first blood, for example, because that doesn't do anything. But once he dies the first time, then he tries not to get kills. He tries to get assists, to actually give his carries all of the kills. And by doing that, he's feeding his carries, who have way better damage than he does, and he actually saves the team a lot of money, because in late game he's going to die. He knows he's going to die because he's going in first. That's his job. Your job as a tank is not to get kills. And that doesn't mean that it isn't your job to get kills. No, your actual job is not to get kills. So going 0 and 9 in my games does not make you a feeder. It makes you an excellent player, assuming you don't die just stupidly. Because, of course, going 0 and 9 is not a good thing, but it doesn't matter if your death actually means some other player gets to get a kill, or you save another player. I mean, that's also something Alistar is very good at. He can die because he's saving some carry. And all in all, it doesn't matter how you look at it. Good players are not just the ones that get the kills, because getting kills really doesn't matter that much. Anyway, that was my rant. I hope I taught you a little bit about, what is considered feeding. I just like to say, don't yell at tanks or support characters going 0 and 9, because they might be doing a very good job. They might actually be avoiding the kills to give them to other people. Anyway, good games. I'll see you next time.